What is good, my sweet Yaya Land Scary Mansion community? This is Mary here with today's podcast for Monday, May 15th, 2023. Um, I want to go ahead and make a couple of statements regarding our Taker and Good Boy Shitpost series, season 7 through 10 this time. So me and my sister Josanna was talking about it because we're the creators of the shitpost and whatnot, and we was talking about letting up on the cursing. We we sometimes would go back and watch our shitposts, and it would be like literally probably every 10 seconds where we always would drop the F bomb, or we would end up using offensive language, but never something as far as the C word, but something as far as the F word. So here's going to be here's the deal for the series, season 7 through 10 that you are going to expect. No, we're not going to use any more heavy cursing regarding Gugu and Yaya. No more heavy cursing, no more F bombs, no MFers, none of that. We're still gonna say words like hell, damn, and piss and shit and ass, but we're not going to say like fuck and bitch and whore and all of those um cuss words like we used to. Also for seasons 7 through 10, um, those are also going to be our easy times where we're probably going to make each shitpost episode from then on about a minute to a minute and 30 seconds long. 1,000 frames isn't anything compared to season 5, episode 10, where it was practically over 5,000 frames. That isn't anything. Just to exercise some skill, some kind of responsibility. And because the shitpost series don't really have a schedule um date, we'll try to fix that around season 9, maybe season 10, to give Taker and Goot Boy a schedule, probably every Monday, probably once every other Monday, like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Um, maybe a schedule like that. But I wanted to come on this podcast and make some changes to the Taker and Good Boy shitpost regarding our foul language. A lot of people might think that even though we're not going to use foul language, what does this mean for the rest of the content, like implied sexual content, maybe drugs and alcohol? Well, number one, I'm not a person about drugs nor alcohol, but one of my Deca Squad members do drink, and her name is Neutral. Neutral drinks a lot, but you're probably not going to see her intoxicated um in the ship post. Um so the sexual content, the violence, if there is any, the the drugs and alcohol, again, if there is any, will still be in there, considering that this ship post seasons 6 through 10 are rated TVMA and not really from ages 14, 16, and so on. So with that being said, it's just a change that I'm actually happy to undergo. I put up a community post regarding that change. At one point, when I checked it out, an hour after I published it, I had 50-50. Some people was like, why would you want to change that? Others is like, yeah, please. I'm tired of hearing the foul language in my ears, which is, I completely understand their frustration. Regarding the shitpost series, I want to go ahead and take a couple of minutes to talk about the Deca Squad logs, chapters 3 through 10. Expect chapter 3 by June 5th, maybe June the 6th. Because chapter 3 is practically already done. We're just looking at some things because With chapter two, I'm pretty sure there were several things that we missed, such as when the colors would flash with the VHS, we forgot to put the beep sounds. We forgot to do that. So we're just going back and seeing for chapter three. Are we gonna end up missing that? In chapter three, I'm gonna go ahead and warn you guys. Chapter three is pretty disturbing, but it's not disturbing as in like graphic visuals, but it is disturbing in graphic um, audio and text. And you already know the story behind the Deck of Squad logs, so you should not have to explain it. Here's another thing I want to make and take a couple of minutes to talk about is the Island Scary Mansion. Introduce me in the Island Scary Mansion, testing the specimens frustration. We have already created 11 levels with testing the specimens frustration, which is we really going to see the specimen 1 all the way to specimen 11. And again, it's going to be released over the internet when in your browser. If you want to play the full version, you can. It's only going to cost like $2 to play because it's kind of it's a complicated game to create, but it looks fairly easy enough. So with that being said, we're still working on the introduce me. I just have to do some art for some more characters and then fix all that up and just have some people in the game maker community just like help me with some of that stuff. With the Island Scary Mansion introduced me, it's an abandoned project right now. Hopefully I can get back with it. But it's just an abandoned project right now. So if you're wondering when that game is gonna come out, it's probably gonna come out somewhere in 2024, maybe a little later in my life. I don't know. But if you want to know anything about the Island Scary Mansion, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion mod, when I release the testing the specimens frustration full version, the mod is coming down completely. If you guys still want to play the mod, you can contact me through any of my new social medias or my gilded. Remember, you have to be 18 and over to join that. So the mod is coming down altogether. It's not going to be picking, it's not going to be me taking it down and then putting it back up. The mod is going to be taken down completely when we get done with when we release testing the specimens frustration full version. Okay. Let me see. So one more thing I want to go ahead and talk about is with the chromosome situation. I want to give some insight on that. If you haven't seen my community post, I have been checking Chromostone's Twitter, even though I personally don't have my account anymore. I'm using my boyfriend's account. I've been checking Chromostone's Twitter lately, and if you guys can see those screenshots in the community post, you can clearly tell that I'm over it. And yeah, he's digging a hole that's deeper for him. I'm totally over it. Anybody who don't have any insight on a situation, I advise you guys to keep your mouth shut and don't get involved in it. Because normally when stuff like this happens, it's not only one person that's actually getting the shoe thrown out; it's multiple people, and I don't want any other individuals involved in a situation that they do not know, nor do they have any factual information or insight about. But just a little update for my community. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off.